How to deal with negativity, how to stay positive when there's negativity around you. What's good? Welcome in. Much love. Trav here out in Schmitz Park, Pacific Northwest Rainforest. And I've gotten this question from a few people recently of how to deal with, what are some strategies for dealing with negativity? So the first thing is we should define negativity because it could mean different things. If it means different things, we have different strategies for dealing with it. For instance, negativity, do you mean that you're not getting your way, that you're hearing the word no? Is no negative? That you're not getting the deal? You're missing shots? How do you deal with that? Or do you mean negativity where you're around a disharmonious person, where you're not in tune, and they're perhaps pessimistic, they don't share an optimistic vision of the future? So separate those out because those things are different. So say that we're dealing with no's, not getting what we want. I wouldn't even consider that negativity, because when we're trying to get along with people, we're just not gonna move forward together on everything. So that is just feedback of like, it just didn't work out this time. It wasn't a matter of negativity. So that's reframing negativity to feedback if that's your issue. And if I'm taking feedback, it's like, why didn't this deal work out? Or why didn't that shot go in? What can I do to change it so that next time it will? Or maybe, what can I do next time to not take that shot? Because based on that, usually that shot will not go in, right? Take the feedback and learn from it. What's one powerful thing I can learn from that? So if I didn't get my way, that's what I will do. Then if I'm around pessimistic people, if you're around pessimistic people, there's different things you can do. You might have been told to cut them out of your life and not be around them, but you'll end up cutting out a lot of people, and also you're just always going to be around people who are negative. So that's not really, or negative in that way. Let's go this way back. So that's not a good long-term strategy. You need a way to deal with it when people are just like, nah, bro, you suck. Dreams are not going to happen or whatever. One thing I heard recently from Grant Cardone, Uncle G, that I liked is if someone shits on your dream, just say, yo, bro, when did you quit? And the overlying principle around this, or the underlying principle, is you don't have to buy into their frame. Don't buy into their frame. Emotions are contagious, but it's optional. You don't have to choose to have the same emotion as them. You don't have to choose to buy into what they're saying. You can change the frame and make it about their negativity. Why are you so negative, bro? Right? You don't have to say that, but you can change the way you think about the interaction to them. Is like, whatever, I choose not to feel how you feel. I make a conscious effort, conscious decision to not do that, right? That's fine. You don't have to share my vision. You don't have to be pessimistic, but I'm going to tell you that I'm optimistic, and you can choose to be optimistic with me if you want. So that's all about frame control. So 2 strategies. If there's maybe even 3rd, 4th, 5th kinds of negativity, and there's all sorts of different strategies, but the real basic ones are reframe negativity as just feedback whenever possible, and then learn something from feedback that you can apply moving forward, right? That's the big thing. And if it's just pessimism, then you don't have to buy into their pessimistic emotional frame. You don't have to buy into their pessimistic projections of the future. When you're aware of it, you can separate yourself, take a deep breath, and present a different frame and say, hey, I'm optimistic. You can be too. If not, that's cool, right? And you don't have to cut everyone out that way. So I hope you found that helpful. I hope you found that useful. How to stay optimistic, how to deal with negativity. If you have more specific questions, you can leave them below. If you want to hear how-tos on anything else, leave it below. Free life movement, free living goals. Much love. Take action.